What is up, guys? Welcome back to yet another brand new Major Big Gaming video. I hope you guys are having an awesome day as always. And we have another PlayStation PC port, probably one of the more exciting ones since the first version of this game actually did do probably the best numbers, I think it was, on Steam. And this is, of course, God of War Ragnarok, could be announced this month. And that's a rumor coming out. And I just can't wait for this one because this game is phenomenal. The first game, if you haven't played it on PC or PlayStation or whatever, 100% play the first 2018 God of War. It is incredible, especially on PC. You can do 4K 120 and it looks absolutely insane. So the God of War Ragnarok PC port should be announced this month, according to a well-known leaker. Earlier today, well-known leaker, I'm not going to try, but this guy revealed that the latest entry in the series starring Kratos will be among the next former PlayStation exclusives to launch on PC. The port should be announced this month, but the leaker thinks it is unlikely the announcement will come during the rumored showcase, so it's probable it will be announced with a blog post on the official PlayStation blog, much like the latest Sony ports, such as the soon-to-be released Ghost of Tsushima. That's very true because, to be honest, I've seen the same stuff with all the posts that they seem to do about the PC stuff is not usually at a showcase. If they're tying in a console launch, like for example how they do with Until Dawn, they were like, oh, this is coming to PlayStation 5 and PC, then they do it at the showcases. But when it's something like this game that's been out for a while, they don't tend to wait for a showcase. They do that blog post, and yet they're dead right. We have Ghosts of Tsushima, the director's cut, which I am so excited for, coming to PC. This is 16th of May. I am so excited because this is actually one of the few Sony PlayStation exclusives that I haven't played on PC. Like, this is one of the very few that, not on PC, haven't played full stop. Like, I think I played a tiny bit of Ghost of Tsushima, but unfortunately it came out at the same time as so many other titles that I wanted to play, and I just ended up not going back to the game. But this, I know for a fact that this game looks gorgeous on like PS5 currently with the like 60 FPS and stuff. So I am very excited to go and play this on PC at native 4K 120 FPS. It's going to look absolutely gorgeous, and I think it's going to do a great service to this game, and it should, because these sorts of games are brilliant. But what I want to talk about, actually, let's finish reading the article. It says, unfortunately, this guy has no information regarding the God of War Ragnarok PC ports. We do not know when it will be released. According to early rumors, the port should only be released during the first quarter of 2025, although with Horizon Forbidden West and Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut releasing on PC in the span of 2 months, it would be improbable to see The Last of Us Part 2 remaster and the latest entry in the series by Sony Santa Monica released close to one another before the end of the year. God of War Ragnarok was expanded last year with the Valhalla free expansion, which introduces a post-game campaign with a roguelike spin to the base game's formula. You can learn more about it in my review. So I do agree with that. I don't think this is going to be anytime soon. I would say this is going to be announced and then probably like late this year or early 2025. I kind of would like it to be around Christmas time. I think that'd be really cool to have this for holidays to play on PC. I think that'd be something that would just be kind of fits well. But I want to talk about the full slate of games because there really isn't much more now for Sony to do. We've got Horizon, obviously the latest Horizon, Ghost of Tsushima, Helldivers 2 was a day and date. We've got Until Dawn coming, Ratchet and Clank's there, Spider-Man's there. Yeah, here's the full slate. We've got Returnal's already there, Last of Us Part 1 is already there, Miles Morales is there, Sackboy, sure, Uncharted, Spider-Man Remastered, God of War, Days Gone. Like, we've got pretty much all of the games. The only ones we're kind of now missing is obviously Spider-Man 2, which I think is a way off because we've not had that like that long on the PlayStation 5 console, so I can't imagine that'll be there until like 2026 or something, or maybe end of 2025. They tend to launch those games like August time, I think we had. Yeah, August 12th. And then this one was like very shortly after on the 18th of November. Obviously, we're missing Demon's Souls, which is going to be a huge title. The Souls-like guys are a very big PC community, so that's going to be absolutely dominated on PC. That Sony is sitting on a gold mine with that game, and I don't know why they're taking so long to port that specific game. Obviously, there's Bloodborne, which is going to entail a little bit more complicated stuff because it needs to be fully redone, basically, for PC. Last of Us Part 2 is not there yet. God of War Ragnarok is obviously one of the last ones we're going to get. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I'm missing from the excuses. Oh yeah, of course, the Uncharted trilogy would be nice, but again, that's going to be a lot more work. There was rumors about them actually redoing the Uncharted trilogy. I actually recently saw on Twitter, someone was asking, should I buy Uncharted or should I go and buy one of the Sony like Spider-Man games, because I don't know much about the games. And I just responded to them saying, well, yeah, you can play Uncharted 4 without playing the other games, but at the end of the day, you are technically missing 3 games before playing this one on PC. And he decided to hold off and wait and see what happens with that, and then play Spider-Man, because at least Spider-Man, you're getting it, right from the start. You know what's going on with Spider-Man, right? Like, this is the start of the series, of the trilogy so far, so they can play both those games. But yeah, I hope we do see the Uncharted games come to PlayStation or to come to PC. I hope they do a remake. I know people are so against that from the PlayStation side of stuff, because they're like, wow, we want new games, not remakes. But as I'm now so on the PC platform, I would love to have those games on my PC with up-to-date graphics, textures, 4K, 120. Like, having those games on PC would be phenomenal. I would play through all of them very, very quickly. And that would be awesome. I'd love to see those games coming to PC. But this kind of ties in what I want to say is, we're getting to the point where there really is nearly no PlayStation exclusive games anymore. The industry is very much drastically changing. You hear so much talk about, oh, Xbox is changing, like there's no Xbox exclusives because they all come to PC. Like, this is happening with PlayStation, and they're just a few steps behind Xbox. Probably one day we're going to see these games day and date on PC, not these games, but the new PlayStation exclusive games day and date on PC at some point, because Sony are realizing they can just make money. And at the end of the day, most PC players don't have a console. Like, a lot of them don't buy consoles. My brother's one of them. He just has a PC, doesn't feel the need to play anything else. There's already a ton of games on PC with a huge backlog of stuff to play. You don't need a console. You can just now wait for these titles to come anyway. So they may as well just bring up the release date to much closer or day and date, because they're just going to get more money from these people, right? This is just a better way for them to do it. So, and then we could be talking in the future a bit like what Xbox is doing, these games potentially just being on the Xbox platform as well, because at the end of the day, more money is better. So I think the whole industry is changing. There's so much focus on Xbox is changing, but it's not like that. There is actually a drastic amount of changes from Sony's side. You would have gone on Steam a few years back. None of these games, as of like 2020, none of the games on this list were on PC. And you've now had, in the space of 4 years, less than 4 years, the whole slate basically, bar like 3 games, Demon's Souls, of course, flipping out, what is it? Demon's Souls, the Uncharted trilogy of games, I guess I'm counting as one kind of collection. And then obviously we know we're now going to get God of War at some point. We know we're getting Last of Us Part 2. Like, there's not many titles that are now an exclusive PlayStation title. So that's really, really, really interesting. It's changing. The industry is changing. PC is a big part of that industry because of how much money it brings in with Steam, like sales like this. Not sales, but just the Steam purchases. People on PC are a different market to the console, and Sony is finally realizing that the people who are buying these games on PC would never have bought them on console anyway. At the end of the day, the thousands and hundreds of thousands of sales these games got all these years after releasing on PlayStation, if they were that into this game in the first place, they would have bought a PlayStation for it. So the fact that these games have sold so well on PC shows that they are a separate market, because they waited that long to buy these games and didn't buy a console. That's the end of it. It's a different market. They get so much from releasing these games on PC. They get a second boost of sales on the system, for the PC sales. It just works for everybody. So that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this one. Leave a like, subscribe if you are new to the channel. Lots more to come, and I'll see you in future videos. Bye-bye for now.